In these problems, we need to rationalize the denominator in an expression by using conjugates. And we've got the variable down here in the denominator. The way you rationalize a denominator, and actually let me back up. What does that mean, rationalizing a denominator? We have a square root symbol down here in the denominator, and we don't really like that because some square roots, you could never write them out. You could never finish writing them, the square root of 2, for example. And so dividing something by a square root of 2 becomes really difficult, if not impossible. So what we like to do is rewrite these expressions so that we don't have those pesky radical signs in the denominator. The way you do that is you multiply by the conjugate, and this uses the difference of squares. The conjugate is the same two terms with a different sign in between. So instead of 4 square root of u minus 3, we're going to write 4 square root of u plus 3. But of course, I want to multiply the top by the same thing, because then I'm really multiplying this expression by the number 1. Anything over itself is 1, so we're not really changing the value. All right, let's go ahead and do that multiplication. On the top, I'm going to multiply the 3 by both of these terms. So I get 12 square root of u plus 9. And on the bottom, well, this is multiplying out to get a difference of squares. So I'm really going to take that term and square it, take this term and square it, and then put a minus sign in between. I mean, you could FOIL that out if you don't believe me, but that's what it comes out to. So this one is going to be 16u, because the square root of u squared is just plain old u, and then 3 squared is 9. So we have 12 square root of u plus 9 over 16u minus 9, no more radical sign in the denominator, and I don't think there's anything else to simplify there, so I think we'll call that one done. Let's do one more. All right, so similar kind of situation. We've got a radical sign in the denominator. So what we want to do is multiply by the conjugate of the denominator over itself. So the conjugate here is 5 plus 2 times the square root of u. And so we'll multiply that by that on the top. Whoops, 2 times the square root of u. Good. So on the top, we're going to get 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. And negative 5 times 2 square root of u is minus 10 square root of u. And on the bottom, we're going to get 25 minus 4u. So I just squared the first term, squared the second term, put a minus sign in between using that, that difference of squares rule. I don't think there's really anything else we can do to simplify this either. So that looks like it's done as well. So that's how to rationalize a denominator using conjugates.